Hello and welcome to Great Hang, the greatest hang that's ever hanged. I'm your hang, Tim McLaughlin, coming to you with your other hang, Myka Fox. Hello, Myka.
Hi, Tim.
How are you?
You know what? I feel great. I had an exciting day of work today, and now I get to follow it with an even more exciting podcast recording.
Well, that is so exciting. And we have an exciting guest.
In unrelated news, my boss might start listening to this podcast.
Hey, what's up? Shout out to Myka's boss. I heard you're a hot piece of ass. All right.
Rupert Murdoch listens to the show?
That's right. That's right.
It's not HR if it's flattering.
Mm-hmm. I learned that on sexual harassment. Anyway, our guest today, none other than friend of the show, Tommy McNamara. How are you, Tommy?
What an honor to be back on Great Hang with great hangs themselves, Tim and Myka.
Thank you, Tommy. You were a former champion of Wiki Me This Batman, and also, I think, a former guest on the Patreon, but I don't know if we've had you as a single guest on the main show, have we?
No, and I actually found that out when I was trying to listen back to my old episode and found out it was on the Patreon, because I wanted to make sure I didn't repeat myself.
Oh.
Well, congratulations on finally making it to the big stage, Tommy.
Yeah.
The show.
The free feed.
That's right. So if you want, you can check out Tommy's old episode, patreon.com/greathang. If you like this one, that old one's pretty good too. So Michael, you were talking about how it's not bad if it's complimentary.
Yeah.
You know, that's
of course.
actually not true. Now,
Wait,
I
what?
did go through sexual harassment training the other day at work because you have to.
At the bowling alley?
At the bowling alley, they make
Tommy, name a place that doesn't need that kind of thing more.
Yeah.
Too many negatives in that word.
At the bowling alley, they say, now the only thing that can be fingered here are the balls.
And the bowling balls.
Mike, you dirty dog.
Nasty.
So men can be
By
sexually...
the by, I was at the bowling alley, and those balls are disgusting.
Yeah, that's true. We do not clean them. But men can be sexually harassed. I learned that.
Yep.
And they also... So they
Oh,
have
no. Tommy, I need an alibi.
So they have a whole thing. So they give you different scenarios of sexual harassment.
Okay.
Tim is so delighted because this is the first time he's ever had a job. Like, everyone else already knows this shit, Tim.
Yeah, and then so spoiler alert, after the scenario, they'll ask you a question, and the answer is yes, it was sexual harassment, right? Mm-hmm. But one of them, it's a transgendered person, and they go, I work.
Tim, we are not getting canceled over this shit.
No. It is funny. So they go, I work.
All right, is Bud Light stock funny? Shut it down.
They go, I work at a non-for-profit. And the non-for-profit that I work at, some of the employees are drawing pictures of me with a big penis. And I'm like, what the hell? The city of New York makes me listen to this? And these are
And
real.
they had Timothy Chalamet play the trans person.
But I do think it's funny that the story is real. It's a real story. Those are all real stories. And at some charity, they were drawing pictures of a trans person
Jesus Christ.
with a big old hog.
When was this? In 1979?
I don't know. And they were like, is this sexual harassment? I was like, yes. I'm pretty sure it is.
The College of Humor offices used to party.
But I'm like, is this like, Guns for Kids? Is that the charity? It's like a right wing.
1877 Guns for Kids.
1-8. What was that?
So anyways, that was my little riff about sexual harassment and the training. I just thought it was an insane thing that the city of New York brought up. And I think the city of New York's like, we got so many freaking pranksters out here. We got to let them know.
Banksy.
Yeah, Banksy. That's sexual harassment, Banksy. Don't be putting no mouse with no fucking big hog holding a balloon or whatever you're doing.
Tim did some work for me yesterday. Did I sexually harass you at any point, Tim?
You took a picture of me without my knowledge, which is possibly
I guess
sexual
that is
harassment.
kind of a
You
fishy.
hired him?
He built a bed for me.
You didn't pay him directly, did you?
I did. Does he owe you money?
I garnished those wages. Tim didn't tell me, didn't file that with me in our quarterly report.
Myka gets a taste.
What's the vig on putting Tommy's bed together?
I came home, Myka backhanded me, and she goes, my bitch went out and worked without me knowing?
That guy's a sucker. You could have bled him dry.
I did watch a man backhand a woman last night on
Jesus
my walk
Christ.
Notice he said watched, not stopped.
home. It happened so fast, and it was far away. I couldn't do it. I couldn't, run up in a split second. I would have torn my ACL.
Jesus Christ.
But he hits her, and she goes, did you just backhand me, you bitch-ass motherfucker?
Sounds like she was asking for it.
Yeah, she was running her
Sounds like she
mouth.
was a mouthy little girl.
She goes, she did this. She goes, I'm bleeding, you pussy bitch. And I was like, damn, this lady looking to get backhanded again. And then at one point, she said something to him. I didn't hear it. And he just stood in the middle of the street with his head down, sad. And then I had to turn down to our street. But it was...
He had the Charlie Brown theme.
He slapped her, and then he was the one who had his feelings hurt?
yeah, and then he
I
got
love
his
it.
feelings hurt and stood in the middle of the street sad.
That's so funny.
I think hoping for a car to hit him. I don't know, but it was pretty funny. You ever see some funny shit like that, Tommy? Go ahead.
Nah, I was too busy sleeping in my brand new bed.
How was your new bed?
It was great. I saw these tweets over the years from women about these guys who don't have a bed frame.
And you were always one of those guys?
I was not only
Is this
was
your
I
first frame?
no, I used to have one, and then when I moved, I couldn't figure
Out
out
of my
how to-
parents' house? You're like, it was in the shape of a car, and I used to drive it to nighttime.
Tommy had a bed frame at our place. It wasn't like he had a bed stand. His bed was not on the floor.
But then
Does that count? Do bitches not like it when a man's bed is just...
good question.
Is it like, if it's just like that metal spring thing that just holds your bed off the floor, is that good enough?
That answers your question. Is it good enough is not generally the answer you want to be going for.
Well, this is
life,
my first
you know?
headboard.
We don't even have a headboard.
Damn, I got
Yeah.
so much head now I'm bored.
Damn, my man.
But yeah, I saw these tweets, and I was sleeping. So here's the problem: I moved, and I couldn't figure out how to put it back together. And Tim was busy, so I just didn't have one for 2 years. And at a certain
Tim was busy for 2 years?
yes,
Where's my money, bitch?
but at a certain point, my box spring broke. So my bed was slanted. It was like a mattress on the floor on a box spring, but it was
Tommy
slanted
was sleeping
down.
on a hill.
I was basically sleeping on a skateboard ramp. So if I started on one side, I would roll down throughout the night.
You kept a broken box spring
yes.
instead of just sleeping on the mattress.
Now that is the type of solution I should have thought of. I instead tried to find different angles that I could
Sounds
sleep
like you
at.
found the perfect angle.
But yeah, it was.
I didn't even think about that yesterday when I was there. I was looking at it, I was like, yeah, that'll happen.
That's insane.
I didn't even think maybe just take the box spring away.
Tommy really rolled out of bed.
So Tommy's got this deaf guy that runs his apartment.
Yes,
and they communicate very well. I was very impressed by their communication. But when I was leaving, he walked outside and started yelling at me about the mattress. I go, I don't fucking live here. And I just walked away.
I thought you were going to say, I can't fucking hear either.
Well, no, he's he does good work, but he
How do you talk?
I really can't. You try and communicate and try and use some hand signals. But I honestly purposely brought it down because I knew the trash was tomorrow, so we could bring it down. We're supposed to bring it down a little later. But I brought it down at a time when he usually just sits outside. And I was like, oh, he's not outside. Let's bring it down now.
Yeah.
And then he lives on the first floor, and he opened up the window and started
The
yelling
man's
at
a
us.
freaking trash hawk.
He's
Yeah.
a hawk. Yeah.
He's just got his eye on the trash being like,
Yes. Yeah.
That's really funny. You can get fined for that. I think.
I know. Well,
that's
yeah.
it.
Well,
I actually
In
don't
my
know.
last
I don't know why
apartment,
I
we
was-
did.
Really?
Yeah.
And I was just like, well, the landlord, we're already moving out, and he doesn't like us, so he can enjoy the $100 fine. It's not like my name's
yeah.
my
You
name's not on
gotta-
the mattress. You
You
know?
got to
Yeah.
do that every time.
Yeah.
but also
What did we
they-
throw out multiple rugs into the street?
Who gives a
You're
shit?
not gonna get fined if you leave the mattress by the trash during the day, and as
Yeah,
long
you
as
actually
the
supposed
side.
You have to
wrap
move
that
it out
up.
at the night. The wrapping is the thing I got fined for last time. I didn't know
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's like it's like you pay these people, landlords, so much money, and then they'll get mad about $100 fine. It's like, I gave you $15,000 last year. Can you use that for the fucking
bro.
fine?
Dude, our fucking ceiling started leaking water, which I would classify as an emergency.
Yeah.
5 days later, we don't hear from him. We get an email today being like, hey, the water bill's really high.
Yeah, our landlord messages.
I was like, this is a move.
He's like, our water bill's really high. Are you sure that nothing's leaking? Have you checked all your sinks and faucets? And Myka goes, yeah, there's a leak. It's in our roof. We messaged you about it
5 days ago.
Yeah.
And he was just like, yeah, the plumber's going to call you when he has time. And I'm like, well, does he have time to save you your water bill, you dumb bitch?
Yeah.
Like, you can't put this together?
Hold on. Let me pull up what Myka said exactly. Because, first of all, that's my niece.
Oh, that's a nice niece.
Yeah, she's cute.
Don't show that on the internet. I don't trust any of these people.
You have a
Too
pedo
cute.
audience.
She's too cute for the internet.
She is really cute. Oh, so water bill, the cheapest bill there is, says Myka, and then what an absolute clown. It's true. The water bill's like $9.
He's like for cents a day. You guys need to. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Oh my
How much
God.
does it cost to replace a ceiling? Like what? Anyway,
That was good, Tommy. You've got dates coming up. You're going to be on the road this weekend.
Yes.
It's a little time in the show that we call plugs. You got to plug it up, baby. Plug your shit, bitch.
I'll be with enemy of the show, Tom Takar, this
Oh,
weekend.
I didn't know you were opening for super bitch Tom Takar.
well, this is the show where everyone opens for Tom Takar.
I'll also be opening for Tom Takar in September.
But I'll be there this weekend in Comedy on State. He uses me for the good ones.
Yeah.
And then
Bringing Tommy to the best club in America. I'm going to what he described as the worst weekend he's ever had.
Tim's that kind of opener for when it's already gonna suck.
But that's going to be a great show. If anybody here's listening
Yes,
in
if you're in
Madison,
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin,
go for that. Otherwise, just follow me on Twitter. I'll tweet about shows. Who knows?
what do you got on Twitter? What's your Twitter name, Tommy?
Tommy, MCNAM. And I have an album on Spotify you can listen to, and I'll have a new thing coming out this year, so be on the lookout.
Nice. And always check out Tommy's Christmas shit. Look up Tommy McNamara
Yes.
Christmas. You'll find the Christmas boy himself. He's got all the Christmas stuff you could ever want. Myka, go ahead.
Oh, just hit me up on TikTok. Tim, let's get a TikTok started.
I have a TikTok. It's great hang pod.
No, for me.
You have a TikTok, bitch.
Thanks, at MYKAFOX. And I'm going to start posting on that, I guess. And what else? Come to Live from Outer Space every Friday night at Cobra Club at 9 o'clock. We had a fucking banger last week. We're going to keep it going.
I was there after the show.
Cool.
I blacked out. Hey, check me out in September 13th through the 16th. I'm going to be in Little Rock, Arkansas at the Looney Bin with Tom Takar. So that'll be a nice little time. So check that out. And I really got nothing else going on.
That weekend's Little Cock, Arkansas.
Oh, my God.
Wait, they're taking Tim to Little Cock, Arkansas because of,
Because of, you know what?
do you have a regular size cock?
Thank you.
And you want to show them all what's up?
I'm a god here.
It's like if he goes to...
Well, anyways, I'll be in Little Cock, Arkansas, and I'll be tasting all the little cocks. And also follow me at hot_comic69, and you can follow us. You can check out the Patreon, patreon.com/great hang. Tough questions with Jeff Sheen.
I had one more I forgot.
Oh, go ahead.
Because I wanted to promote this for our buddy. Django's recording his album next week, and I'm opening May 13th at The Gutter, Tim's workplace.
At
So come
my
there.
place of business,
I thought
Tommy
you were
will be
being
hosting.
so nice about it, and then you're like, because I'm opening. I was like, that's a good point. We should promote Django's special. That's a good idea.
No, feel free to leave after my set.
I promoted
Django
Jeff.
sucks.
I promoted Jeff Sheen's album on here, and Myka goes, "What the fuck are you doing that for?" And now she's like, "Yeah, we should promote Django's thing."
Well, Django's nice. I like Django.
Django's
a good
rude
man.
to me in the chat.
That's what you get. I will say when Tim asked, and I thought there was a second when I thought I was doing tough questions today, and I was so relieved not to be. And I told Tim I didn't want to dance with the devil, which is
Which
how I
one
think
is
of Jeff.
that Jeff?
Yes, Tim's the god.
Tim is
Yeah.
like one of those imps, though, that dance around the devil.
Yeah, I dance around my devil, Jeff Gene. I hail him. I love him. But listen to Tough Questions with Jeff Gene. Our episode that comes out Friday will be with Liz Glazer. Just a little heads up. Lesbian guest. Fun. So check that out.
Man,
I love
everyone's
Liz.
titillated.
But yeah, go to Django's thing and give my workplace some business so I can stay and have a job 2 days a week. That's it.
All right.
That's it. That's plugs. All right. Now to our most controversial segment. Some people hate this segment. Some people like this segment.
Does anyone actually like the segment?
I will tell you this. Today on Patreon, a guy wrote in. I'll pull it up. I don't know why I didn't have it pulled up to begin with.
People have been writing and they don't want the segment.
People have been writing that they don't want the segment, but we had a guy here. So here we go. So this is from Kevin Cornell on our Patreon. So
Ooh, an Ivy Leaguer.
And yeah, that. And here's the thing. This is what's making me want to keep it. He likes it.
Yeah.
And he pays us.
Yeah, actually, that's a great point.
Yeah.
You don't like it? Pay us to stop doing our show.
Right. So he says, glad to see the news stay dead. So,
Yeah.
little spoiler alert, the news is gone. I lost to Myka in a very, very competitive game of Trivial Pursuit where, I'm going to be honest, I almost lost my fucking mind. So you can check that's on the Patreon. I lost the news once again for a month. You can't kill the bit punching up because one dumbass didn't like it. Oh, because one dumbass didn't like it. Oh, my God.
Is the one dumbass you trying to read this comment? Jesus Christ.
You can't kill the bit punching up because one dumbass didn't like it. It's a good bit, and it's very unique. Do you know how many podcasts have unique bits? Not many.
Fuck yeah, Chris. That's goddamn
Kevin.
right. Kevin?
Kevin Cornell.
Oh, Chris Cornell is, what's
Guy who killed himself from Soundgarden.
Yeah. That's,
Great musician.
so Kevin, great point, and great closeness to the name Chris Cornell.
And Myka, I guess your name doesn't remind Myka of your actual name. Okay. You know, Chris Cornell from Audio Slave. Doesn't it remind me or whatever? It doesn't remind me. Anyway. That was a bad riff.
What?
That was
Most people thinking of him as Chris Cornell from Audio Slave is funny to me.
Despite that bit, Tommy, this segment is about comedy. And
Oh, yes.
Myka, you're an asshole.
So we ask you, do you have any bits you're working on? We'll help you punch them up.
So I thought of one that
Spit
would be
that
fun
bit.
Oh, yeah,
because
it's called
both of
Spit
you,
That Bit.
both of you are so hateful towards the community that I'm a part of, the overweight community.
Oh, Charlie's.
man.
Charlie's
I was like, you're black?
Charlie Bury keeps going on and on about his community, the overweight community, and how they're the most tread upon community with no person standing up for him. Anyways, go ahead, Tommy.
So I've been doing this new bit because I've been going to the gym. You know, I've been popping off at Crunch, and in the joke I say curves, and it gets a big pop.
Curves? That's funny.
Yeah, but the part of the joke I'm looking for more tags on is I say I feel like I'm just there to test the no judgments policy. And then I'd give some examples where I'm like, you can see my butt crack in my shorts. And I say I'm sitting on the treadmill. So I'm trying to think of other things a fat guy in the gym you would judge
Sitting
him
on
for.
the treadmill's funny.
Yes,
Yeah.
I like that one.
Sitting on the treadmill is good. Eating a sandwich.
This is why you got that at midnight job.
Yeah. I can't wait for the writer's strike to be over so they can hire me on this fucking at midnight.
Every attempt Tim makes in entertainment has to happen. He's like, well, he pins all his hopes on it. He's still waiting to hear back from Howard Stern.
Oh, I should look at that.
Yeah.
I wonder if I'm still under review. But, you could be eating a sandwich on the leg machine.
Oh, you could also go just non-things like working on my screenplay. Mm-hmm. Something people would look down on in any place.
Yeah.
Yelling
I like
at my children.
I do have kids. I never talk about them.
I think eating a sandwich would fucking pop. And what you should say is eating one of those 6-foot Subway
Party sub.
party sub. Bringing in a 6-foot party sub, getting stuck on the door, trying to bring it in. Like one of those golden retrievers
fun.
with a stick in its mouth.
I don't do dog stuff. But
Tommy hates dogs. Michael, what else do you got?
I'm just so glad you're going to the gym, Tommy. I think that's great.
Micah, don't shower Tommy with your praise and applause. The man's got a great motor on him. I don't have the wind. The guy can.
I do have a motor.
The guy can
Yeah,
play.
I've seen you hustle in basketball for sure.
He can play forever. I got 5, maybe 3 minutes in me. And then I got to take a fucking break.
I can vouch that is an overestimation.
Oh, yeah, I was also thinking...
That's what you could say, like eating a sandwich, coming too quick.
Yeah, coming too quick is funny. I mean, that makes the joke dirty.
Like
but...
if you were at the gym and you took long enough, it's fine to come. Oh, man, that's fun.
You could say coming too quick in the shower, and then it's not, like, gross.
Yeah.
Everyone beats off in the gym shower.
Yeah, everybody but me. I've never jerked off in the shower.
You've never been to the gym.
I've been to the gym. I've looked around. I go, not for me.
They make him, like, paint the walls there and stuff. Tim's like, oh, yeah, I was at the gym every day for a week. They needed to get a rat out of their drawing system.
I go, you want these walls white? These walls, they're already white in the shower. From cum. From dudes laying ropes down.
Tommy, when you lived with Tim, did he often leave ropes in the drain?
Micah, I don't blow loads in the shower. Everyone knows that you're fucking making this up for clout.
No, for clog. For Clorox.
This reminds me of my old roommate.
Is this a new bit we're punching up?
I know. I was like,
I'm just kidding.
My old roommate once. I walked over and he was having a conversation at a bar, and he just goes, "Everybody pees in the shower. You gotta pee in the shower."
It was
And I
Zach.
was like,
Yeah, it was Zach's one.
you just did a dead-on impression of a person we know and pretended like my friend.
But it was for the listeners. They don't know Zach.
They know Zach.
They don't know Zach shit. I was just like, I didn't know we were peeing in the shower.
I gotta do it.
Okay, you're telling me that Zach doesn't pee in the shower because I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
I piss in the shower every day. I get so drunk I have
But then I got
They
piss
say
foot.
if you don't piss in the shower, that's how your ears turn gay.
Yeah,
That's science.
You're gonna miss the Kentucky Derby party this week.
I know. That was a lot of fun last year.
I know. Micah bet on the long shot and won. Are you gonna
Oh,
be?
shit.
Are you gonna be following that same strategy this year, Micah?
You know, I've considered it, and I was like, what are the odds? And then I didn't look what they were.
The odds
Look
will be
up-
somewhere at 30 to 80 to 1, something like that.
But it's the same this year as it would be last year, right? Or is it
No,
more,
it
even
changes
more?
depending on the horses. All the odds change depending on the horses.
But not depending on
Horses
like last year, like a long shot like that.
Right.
Okay, so it's like the lottery. I think
It
I have a good
is
chance.
like the lottery. You
That
do
was
have a chance.
my friend who works at a tequila company. He said, "Well, I work at a tequila company." All my
Your friend
friends,
Sammy Hagar?
all my friends are Zach, but I know he's put up a pool for the Kentucky Derby last year, and he's going to send like 4 bottles of his fancy tequila to whoever won, and he gave himself the longest odds as like I won't, and then he
Yeah.
won. And
That's
I was
funny.
like, what the hell?
And then he got to keep all his tequila.
Yeah, he had to keep all his fancy tequila. It was fucked up.
He should have sent one bottle. He should have just.
Why was he one of the people who could win?
He should have also just drawn and picked 4 people and sent them each a bottle of tequila.
Yeah,
Your friend's an asshole.
oh, he's a good man.
That does kind of rule, though. Well, better luck next year, suckos.
Yeah, dick suckers. Way to fucking try, assholes. He's secretly cooking the books. He's in Kentucky.
And he did it just to win his own liquor.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, he could have made millions of dollars with a very small investment, but
This could financially ruin me. Tiger King voice. All right.
are those all your bits? I like that bit.
I like that bit too,
thank you.
Tommy. I
And
think it's
got
fun.
some nice new tags.
Let us know how those tags turn
It
out.
was a successful joke writing venture for all.
Make a video, let us know, and I'll put it in with our
No,
show.
I don't do
That's what
those
we should do for the
clips.
Patreon, though.
Yeah. Mike has all these ideas for the Patreon. I go, we do that. We already do that.
We show clips of Tommy?
No, but we could.
Yeah, what if you had been doing that for years?
Tommy blowing ropes in the shower too fast at the gym. Oh, again. He's all freaking pissed
Yeah,
off.
that's worth $5 a month. Whatever they're paying for it.
Damn, Tommy's like, shouldn't this be on Stand By Your Band's Patreon? I was like, no.
No, Tom's a prude.
Yeah.
Wait, one thought on your bit with the sandwich. This is why it didn't land with me. Don't they serve pizza there?
That's
Not at the one I go to.
That's at
Oh,
Planet
it's Planet
Fitness.
Fitness.
Oh,
Okay.
Planet Fitness isn't No Judgments, but they're the ones with the pizza?
Well, they
Tommy
might
goes
also
to
have no
Crunch.
judgments, but Crunch
Right.
it has no judgments on the wall.
Oh.
So that's they might. I feel like no judgments is probably a common gym theme unless you're at Equinox or whatever.
No, Golds would never say No Judgments. No fucking way.
Yeah. Planet Fitness is for busted hoes. That's like their thing. They're like, this is where, like you're like Planet Fitness is like where ugly people work out.
if I took a spaceship
Yeah.
over there, I'm turning around.
Planet Fitness, we have no mirrors.
Anyways, it's time for Myka's hot take of the week. This is where Myka gives us a
Hot
a
take,
scenario.
summer in the city.
She gives us a scenario. You and I, have to give a hot take on it immediately with just the heading.
Why is it
Just-
called Myka's hot take if we're giving the hot takes?
Because
Because the
it's,
segment is hot takes and it's mine that I'm presenting.
Oh, I understand. It's like Ruth's Chris Steakhouse.
Yes.
yeah.
Micah's hot take house.
I'd eat there.
And you don't eat at my girlfriend. No one does.
Okay, it's going to be an Am I the Asshole this week. I'm going to
Great.
read the question. You guys say yes or no if they're the asshole. Then I'll read the context.
Is this from the listener, or are we doing that one next week?
So we're doing that next week. Sorry, I didn't have time to pull it up because I was taking a nap before this.
That's fine.
Okay.
But we have a listener submitted one for next week.
We actually have 2 listener submitted ones. So
Oh.
We'll do those soon.
Okay, we'll do them soon.
Okay. Am I the asshole for asking my roommates to remove their dildos from the bathroom mirror in a way that was not kind?
No, I don't. Wait. From the bathroom mirror, what are they practicing sucking and winking at the same time?
Sucking and winking?
Because they're sucking on the mirror and they're doing winks.
They're
What's
sucking
the-
on the mirror.
The dildos are on the mirror, right?
Yeah, the dildos
So
are on
they're,
the
like,
mirror.
affixed to the mirror.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're sucking and watching themselves suck and practicing their suck faces.
Wait, what's the wink part? The wink
'Cause
is
it's
their
cute.
suck face?
Yeah, because it's cute to wink when
This
you
is
suck.
this is Tim's thing.
That's what you do when you
Tim's,
suck a
Tim's
dick?
a wink and suck
That's
guy.
not what I do.
Tim has thought through how he's going to suck a dick.
I can't really wink. It would just
You
look like.
thought it out.
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
I've never even thought about a dick in my life. Anyway, go ahead, Tommy. I think that no, you're not an asshole if people are leaving their dildos connected to the damn.
Did you just wink at Tommy?
Yes.
Not the asshole. No, that is a terrifying thing. I personally, knowing how I am in any situation like that, I wouldn't just let them stay and be upset about it and never say a word. But
you wouldn't say something.
No.
Tommy
I
would
would just-
fume inside till he moved out.
yes, exactly. I would not say a word until I got drunk. Then I would complain to everyone else but them about it, and then I would never do anything.
Oh, I mean, I would be telling everyone immediately.
Yes.
How do you not start a Twitter feed like, is my roommate's dildo still on the mirror?
And it was plural, right?
Dildos to remove
This
their
is
dildos.
this is hashtag Gen Z shit. Mm-hmm. Am I right? Let's get hashtag Gen Z shit started and photos of winking while sucking dildos in the mirror.
Also, it says their dildos. We don't know if it's a they, them, or if multiple people are leaving dildos.
Yeah, that's true.
So, I don't know. Maybe there's more context here. Last night, one of she's 23-year-old female, roommates.
Knew it.
23-year-old male and 28-year-old female. So there's 2 people. Washed
Yeah.
their dildos in the bathroom sink. Maybe they're a couple.
Okay, maybe.
Washed their dildos in the bathroom sink and suctioned them onto the mirror to dry.
No, you can't be doing that.
This is the craziest thing I've ever heard. Do I sound out of touch if I'm like, are you out of your fucking mind?
Dude, this fucking generation, man.
You're fucking watching. First of all, 28 is too old to know. You should, if you're 28, you should know better.
Well,
you
if you're
put your
28-year-old
dildo in the
yeah.
dishwasher like everybody else.
I mean, this is New York. I just assume this is New York because
I bet it's happening in fucking San Francisco.
Of course you would. I mean, also, like, 20-year-old female with 23-year-old male, if that's a couple, you're a pedophile. I'm sorry, but, like, 5 years age difference in the 20s.
So 28 to 23.
Yeah. When the older one's a woman, that's just disgusting.
Yeah, I didn't do the math.
What if she
Like-
got a big old fat set of Yambos on her, though? That's
No.
cool.
What are you doing with a 23-year-old man?
It sounds like
miss?
shoving a dildo in his ass
That just is such
Looking
a
at it in the
revolting,
mirror.
and looking at it in the mirror, giving a little wink.
revolting age difference. That is abuse. Okay.
I don't think you can't be leaving your dildos to dry on the mirror.
You don't think, Tim?
No, this isn't old. I mean, what? You're gonna hang them on the line to dry?
You tie a string around him and you hang him over the curtain rod.
With all these Disney groomers, they're probably going to be doing the mirror on the wall scene with fucking dildos on the mirror. I mean,
Who's the
Tommy.
Also,
Who's the best dick sucker of them all? Wink.
also, dry them with your towel. They don't need to air dry. They're not gonna
Yeah.
shrink.
Oh, you don't have a dildo towel? Grow up.
Yeah, grow up, be an adult. All right, go on, Myka.
Okay. I used the bathroom shortly after, and when I came out, I knocked on their door. They said, "Who is it?" And I said,
who is it?
"That is a great point."
So funny. Knock on your roommate's door. Hello.
It's the dildo police, losers.
You need to strap on or ship out.
Strap on or ship out.
Who is it? And I said, "Get your dildos off the bathroom mirror," and walked away.
Damn.
And they were like, "Get your dildos off the bathroom mirror, who?" That would have been pretty good if they did, though.
that'd be good.
I mean, that's insane. You guys, this has to be a Craigslist situation.
It's Reddit. I went to bed later that
I know
night.
you're reading from Reddit. I'm saying roommate
like the
situation off of Craigslist.
Yeah.
You're a dumbass.
Tim, I'm not going to lie. I fucked that up.
You know your life's gone down the tubes when you're posting "Am I the asshole" on Craigslist. Like, someone let me know, please.
Am I missing the asshole?
Here's my address. Come tell me if I'm the asshole.
Or better offer. The following morning, both dildos were still stuck to the mirror when I walked in.
Oh my god.
And again, I told them to get their dildos out of the bathroom. They told me I need to ask them kindly instead of demanding, and said that I shouldn't have to and I said I shouldn't have to ask at all. We got into an argument about it.
Yeah,
Is that it? Is that
No.
the end?
The
Oh,
poster's definitely right. I mean,
the poster is completely correct. Your fucking sex toys should not be on display in public spaces.
yes.
Unless they're like really impressive.
Or it's like
Yeah.
modern art. Yeah.
Yeah, modern. Yeah.
Like, yeah, if it's performance art, like you're fucking a dildo in public.
Yeah. The guy's like, I'm Basquiat.
Oh no.
Hey!
I'm cranksy.
Myka doing.
Vincent Van Loads.
I'm Hands Full Adams.
Oh, Jimmy! That's the only other artist he knows.
Yeah, I'm that artist.
He's out.
I'm Monet. See, I should get this job at midnight. I
Yeah,
can do this all
that's
day.
good.
Give me another artist. I've ran out.
Salvador Ball Cheese.
Yeah.
All right.
Vincent Van Loads.
I did that. That's funny. Okay.
Piscasso, of course.
There you go. No, it's Piscoxo.
Well, this is why you have a
Or
writing.
Suck Discosso.
Yeah. Well, this is why you have a writing team. You know?
Yeah, right, yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're right. I'm worried that I may be the asshole because, I definitely didn't kindly ask, but it's not like I was mean or unkind either. As I stated above, I feel like I shouldn't have to ask at all for my roommates to not leave their dildos in the common area, and the insistence that I ask them kindly feels like them trying to derail my request for dildos to not be left in the common area.
I feel like they're playing some sort of psychosexual game. I think they're getting off on this whole ask us nicely thing.
I think it's like a suggestion, like, hey, you, me, the bathroom, dildos.
Yes, other versions of us in the mirror. We can all be a part of it.
If I knew they were clean because they had cleaned them in the sink,
Yeah.
your boy's throwing them at their door. And I'm going to continue throwing them at their door until we get into an actual fist fight, probably.
Really? Because I'm using it to fuck a homeless person.
Oh my God.
Then I'll put it back on the mirror and just be like, this is where I keep them.
How are you going to get this homeless guy? What's
What?
the move?
Have you ever tried to hit on a homeless guy, Tim? It is pretty easy.
Not for me. I go, what's up, sweetie? He calls me the F slur and gives me a big punch.
A big
Sweetie.
punch.
Yeah.
Sweetie is not something you use in hitting on someone.
Oh, yeah, right. I should have go, what up, sugar tits?
Shorty, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, you look like a dumpster. Want to be a cum dumpster, I'd say to him.
Yeah, then you buy a much bigger dildo and hang it on the mirror and be like, all right,
If you were...
challenge.
Yeah. Well, that's it. That's good. Yeah, that person is not an asshole for sure.
No, of
but
course not.
That is a good story.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Cool.
Well, Tommy, normally this is about the time of the show where we read a news segment. But I lost the news. The news is gone. So
And I also, not only did I win him not reading the news, you're welcome, by the way, I also won a new segment called What Tim Did Wrong This Week.
Ooh, this is the kind of segment I like.
So, well, it's a brand new segment, and you want to know something, you can help me, Tommy, because I forgot we were going to do this because it's brand new. Did he do a good job making your bed together, true or false?
He did do a great job.
Fuck, okay.
You know what? The work is good.
The work is good.
He's like R. Kelly. You know, it's like,
Yeah.
don't like the man, but he did some good stuff.
the art. Got to separate the art from the artist.
Shit, what did you do wrong this week?
They call him R-word Kelly.
Hold on. R-word.
Yeah. I don't. Oh, Myka, I guess this is a stupid segment because I don't do anything wrong ever because I'm a
No.
perfect fucking angel, you dumb bitch.
You fuck stuff up all the goddamn time.
Like what?
Like,
I didn't poke myself in the eye at all this week.
You didn't?
No,
Interesting.
I don't remember doing that. I normally poke myself in the eye a lot in a week.
Interesting.
I got
All that winking.
yeah, I'm doing all the winking.
All right, new segment forthcoming.
Oh, so
This is a teaser?
This is a teaser. I forgot to think of something.
Tommy,
And-
off the top, a segment idea, go.
Stuff Tim did great this week. Fixing
Buil-
my bed.
Thank
Building
you.
my bed.
All
There
right,
we
fair
go.
enough. It should be good Tim, bad Tim.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
There
like
we go. Good
Devil
Tim.
Tim and Angel Tim on each
Yeah.
shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, here's other good stuff I did.
Oh, wait, bad Tim yelled at me for asking for a hug last night.
What? You monster.
no.
What are you, Logan Roy?
Okay.
What is wrong
no,
with
no,
you?
no. Don't you dare say it like that.
All right, I'm going to need to hear this.
So this is what happened. So
No, it is not Tim's story hour. So Tim gets home
from work.
from work, which is the hardest thing anyone's ever had to do is go to work.
If you talk to this bitch, it is. This bitch is like, I had to go get free food at my nice job. And then she comes home and she's like, all the free food made me so tired.
That's all I do at work is eat free food and take a nap.
All right, so go ahead. Tell your little fucking tale,
he comes
bitch.
home and he's all like groaning and grumpy ass. And he gets into bed. He starts yelling at me about what's on TV and stuff.
I said you watched Pitch Perfect without me. I was upset. I like that
That was really
movie.
funny. It was during their final song, and he comes in, he's so pissed. He's like, "You watched Pitch Perfect without me?"
That's a mischaracterization,
Like,
you bitch.
literally, the door. I heard the door unlock, and then there was like not even half a second. That's how quickly he understood what was happening.
That's how fast my mind works.
It is the mind of a child.
He was so mad, and you want to know
I
the
wasn't
truth?
that mad.
He's screaming.
I'm mad now because you're mischaracterizing me. I never yelled about Pitch Perfect. I was just like, I like that movie. I wish we could have watched the whole thing together.
No, okay, he wasn't mad, but then he comes in and he's all like, "Oh, I'm so hot." I was like, I had a bad day. I could use a hug. He's like, "Hold on, I'm hot." I'm like, so I gave him some time. Then like 10 minutes go by, and he's like, "Myka, I'm fucking hot.
It was
tired."
It was not 10 minutes. It was 2 minutes. And also,
It felt like forever without you.
shut up. You're a
sweet.
fucking liar and a whore. So here's what really happened. So I get home from work. I hear that Pitch Perfect is playing. I, of course, know it's the final scene. And I said, Myka, I would have loved to watch that, just you and I said. And
Would that it were.
well, I was tired and I was fucking all greased up from being at the lanes all day. So I'm just laying down for a second.
Greased.
And Myka goes, let me snuggle on you. I was like, Myka, give me a fucking second, man. I just got home.
You see the attitude?
Well, listen.
Already?
Okay, Tommy. Myka gets home from work. I'm like, I go to give her a hug. She's like, I just got home. Will you fucking let me fucking
That's
blah, blah,
never
blah?
happened.
It
Wow.
happens all the fucking time. Myka is the biggest asshole who's ever lived. So it's like crazy that she would ever think that anyone else could be an asshole to her. So I'm fucking laying on the bed. I'm tired. And then she's like, oh, come on. And I'm like, just give me fucking 10 fucking minutes, goddamn. And then I finally did snuggle with her, but I just needed a fucking time to chill. Damn.
I think the way it sounds to me is she's looking for honey and you're giving her grease. That's your
I
relationship.
think we have the episode title.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's a long title, but maybe
we
we'll do
can
it.
shorten it, Tim. Honey for grease for honey.
Honey for grease?
Honey, that's the other way around.
Grease for honey, I thought of.
Oh, good job, Tim. This strike's got to end soon.
Yeah. Well, that was it. That was the story. And I guess I didn't do anything wrong because I went to work to support our family. All right.
Interesting.
What? Is that it? You're going to sit there silently, you fucking piece of shit?
I was just contemplating you supporting our family.
I do. I support us by giving you some of the rent. All right, here we go. It's time for the greatest segment of the show.
Reviews for the podcast.
This is where we go on Apple. Whoa, that's where I burp, kind of.
Just the thought of a fruit made you want to throw up.
Tommy.
Shut up. It's reviews time. It's not make fun of Tim anymore time. That segment is over, and it's never coming back.
I think we have a month of it. Keep checking back.
Reviews for the podcast is where we go on Apple iTunes and check to see if you, the listeners, have left us any reviews. Today they have not. Not on Apple iTunes, but we also go to the YouTube. So if you're watching this on YouTube, please like and subscribe and leave us a comment, and we'll read it here on the show. Here we go. Our first comment is from Miriam Zapata, who comments almost every week. A nice fan.
We love you, Miriam.
Well, here she says, yeah, Punch Up the Bit sucks, but the news is great. See, this is tough. Myka, did you spit everywhere?
That was like a handheld spit take. That was wild.
Are you okay?
Oh my God, she's dying.
Myka.
Quick, video. Get your phone out.
Get your microphone. What are you doing?
Why do people hate
Cough
Punch
into
Up
the
the
mic.
Bit?
I don't know. People find it redundant and stuff,
Oh my
I guess.
God.
But
Oh, I was like, we love you, Miriam. I think this sucks. You're wrong, Miriam.
well, Miriam, double fuck today because you got Punch Up the Bit and the news is gone.
Sorry.
Sorry, Miriam. If we lose you as a valued viewer and listener, it's Myka's fault. All right. This one I will not read because it is very offensive. Benjamin Dover, don't write offensive stuff. I'm not going to read it. So here we go.
What the hell?
From Joe Fox, it's okay to sometimes read the comedy news, but if you sometimes read the real news, then people might think the wrong country has been invaded. Because I'm bad at reading.
Oh, I was trying to figure out what the last guy said that you wouldn't say, and I was also trying to catch my breath. Read it again.
The last guy's thing was about R wording.
It's not good.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not
bad.
bad in a fun way.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Damn, I can't wait to read it.
It would get us in trouble for saying out loud.
Okay.
And I'm not, listen, if I come up with it and say it and get in trouble on my own, that's fine. But I'm not getting in trouble because I'm reading some fucking dumbass's thing.
But it does prove that Tim can read slightly ahead of
Well,
his mouth.
I saw a word, and then I was like, well, I better read this one.
He recognized it because it was on all of his school papers home.
No. This is a different word.
Oh.
No, it wasn't a characterization of me. Well, I guess it could have been, but it wasn't. Anyways, it's so that was our other one from Joe Fox. Thank you. So guys, leave comments, but don't write rape in it. Okay.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, so there we go.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Let me see it.
No.
Is it about me?
No, it's not about you.
Oh, okay. Then who cares?
Oh my god!
Myka's comments are like, "This Jew broad needs to be hard and stuff."
The amount of hate I get, it is insane. Tim gets so upset, and I'm like, you wouldn't last a day as a woman, man.
Yeah, I would. I'd be inside flopping my yams around. I wouldn't leave the house.
Flopping my yams around.
Dildos on the mirror.
Yambos in my hand. But that's it. Tommy, this is a time of this episode where you get to shine.
Oh no!
This is the time where you,
Oh, no.
where you either give us
This is where I get tarred and feathered.
where you give us a tip for being a great hang or a fun party story. Hell, you can give us both.
Well, Tim, you gave me this assignment, and I thought surely I'll think of one throughout the duration of the recording. I was trying to think of a good party story. I do a thing a lot where I take my shirt off at weddings. That's a big thing.
And at karaoke bars.
And at karaoke
and at bachelor
bars.
parties.
And at bachelor parties.
And at regular bars
Christenings.
sometimes.
But it's fun to have a thing that's kind of your thing that all your friends know about. This is a hang tip because it became very funny where there was one wedding, take my shirt off. Everyone goes, ah, ha, ha, ha. The next wedding, I take my shirt off. My friend's dad takes one of the tablecloths off one of the tables and wraps it around me, and that gets a big pop. Everyone's laughing. And then the third wedding after that, there was a specific tablecloth that they put a placard next to that said, use this if Tommy takes his shirt off. And I was like, that's fun. So it's fun to have little party traditions that can get called back in a humorous way.
That's very funny. One night, I remember...
That requires a lot of friends.
Tommy has a lot of friends.
Going to the same wedding.
Yeah, friend groups.
You know what? Friend
Yeah.
groups. Who has friend groups like that? Only
Me?
you guys.
Not me.
You don't get invited to weddings, Tim.
No, I don't.
But like,
Rejected too many times.
I was Tim Smith. I was talking to Tim Smith, and I was like, "Oh, you're engaged? Congratulations!" I go, "When's the wedding? I'd love to go."
Oh, I'm free that year.
Yeah. No, I said I'd love an invite, and he goes, "Yeah, let me go tell my fiance that Tim McLaughlin is coming now."
Yeah, this is actual fact about Tim. Every single wedding he has attended, the couple is no longer together.
I mean, that's
that
not true. What
that
about
is
Tom and
not true at
Antonia?
all.
I don't know.
What about Paul Krebs and Q Win?
Oh, I don't know them. I just made that up entirely.
Eric Leffler and Elena, name redacted because I don't know it.
You want to know? It is actually true of me.
Every wedding you've been to, the couple's broken
I
up.
think so.
Even if it's more than 50%, that's
My best
wild.
friend's first wedding, yes. I never went to her second wedding.
And they're still together.
My cousin's first wedding, never went to his second wedding. And
A lot
they're
of
still
first,
together.
lot of first adjectives.
My aunt and uncle, but one of them died.
Whoa, you killed one of them?
And then,
Go on.
oh, yeah. Then I went to another one, and they got divorced, and then now both of them are dead.
Oh, shit.
Pretty cool.
Wow.
That might be me.
The black,
Wait, no, Tom and Antonia.
Black Widow, yeah.
There we go.
Another
shit.
party tip is do what I did with Myka the other weekend where I was blackout drunk and I just kept saying, miss you, Myka, miss you.
You don't say miss you. You say, do you miss me? Which is
funny.
good because it's an open-ended question.
And it's a valid question. And I ask again, do you miss me?
You miss me, Myka?
I saw Tommy all blacked out once. This was a long time ago. I had not moved here yet. Tommy was back. I think you had been in New York for a year, and then you came back to Chicago to visit. and it was you and myself and Marty DeRosa all at
I know exactly what you're talking about.
all at the Laugh Factory.
Yeah,
They start putting music on, and Tommy starts doing karaoke on the stage and after the Laugh Factory is
It's
closed.
not a karaoke show.
No. I mean, it's closed, but
Yeah.
they just had music on, and Tommy has a microphone, he's singing. And Marty and I are sitting up in the balcony, and Marty starts going, "Take your shirt off, Tommy." And Tommy takes his shirt off. He goes, "Take your pants off, Tommy." And Tommy takes his pants off. He goes, "Show your cock to everyone, Tommy." And Tommy starts doing it. He goes, "No, stop."
I'm very suggestible.
What do you think? Where do you think you would have drawn the line?
I mean,
Like,
there's
do you
not
think
much
you could've
farther to
gotten
go.
He could be fucking a seat.
Marty goes, "I didn't realize he was that drunk."
Well, that was the night I told Marty I'd give him $100 if he got me one beer. He's like, "Remember when you said you'd give me $100 if I got you a Miller Lite?" And he goes, "You still owe me that $100." So
Damn.
someday I'll pay him back. Once I've earned $100.
Shout out to Marty DeRosa.
Great man and
Great
comedian.
man, great comedian. All right. We're down to it. We only have 2 segments left.
That's right.
Now this
The
next
news and what?
No, the news,
News is
out.
done. The news is done forever.
And I had a banger of a story too.
Just say it. Come on.
No.
No, I didn't look up anything today. But we are.
Except up the skirts of unsuspecting women.
How fucking dare you, Tommy? I told you I'd do that as like a fucking fun thing. I didn't tell you to bring it up on the pod. I was telling Tommy yesterday while I was building his bed, I was like, you know what I do? I paint myself gray and lay down and pretend I'm the sidewalk and then look up young girl skirts
Paint
Paint
yourself.
yourself gray.
and lay down and pretend I'm the sidewalk.
You know, there was a guy named Mr. Rug, right?
No.
And he used to wrap himself up in a rug, and so people would walk on him at parties.
Whoa.
Yeah, East Village used to be cool. Now it's a Chase Bank.
I know about Mr. Hands, but Mr. Rug?
Yeah. If that party, if he showed up at your party, you were like, oh, it's gonna be one of those
Weird ones?
weird ones.
Well, speaking of weird ones, this is one of our weirdest segments. This is where we speak ill of the dead.
Oh, yes.
Myka, do you have a dead person? I yelled at you.
Yes, and then I remember to do it.
Oh, you remembered after I yelled at you?
So this person is a terrorist, a former
Whoa.
terrorist who went by the name of Osama bin Laden.
Haven't we already done him?
Well, I don't remember that either.
Okay.
Did you know that Osama bin Laden once tried to bomb LAX
Yes.
and failed?
Boo.
Rest in piss, Osama bin Laden.
Failure ass bitch.
Now we gotta have people from LA coming here, going other places. We can go there. What the hell? You bombed the wrong fucking city.
All right.
I hope you rest
wish
in
you
piss.
blew up LAX so they couldn't go anywhere?
Yeah, that's what I
They
just
still
said.
have several other airports. They would
Yeah,
have just
but-
gone to Burbank.
But have you ever tried to get an Uber from LAX?
Yeah.
You have to take a shuttle to an Uber site. It takes like an extra 30 minutes.
And that they are so expensive, too. That's like the
Yes.
only place I'll ask someone to pick me up from the airport just because it is such a nightmare.
It's a nightmare. LA should be shut down entirely. Fuck you, Osama bin Laden. I hope you rot in the hell that you're in.
Your watery grave.
Wow. Tommy, did you want to go next or you want me to go?
Sure, I'll go. Jerry Springer, you done.
Whoa.
Jerry Springer just
coming in
died.
hot.
You know, I never liked his whole thing. I always
Oh,
found it,
exploiting teenagers and poor people felt wrong to you?
I just always found it off-putting, even as a child.
Tommy's
it felt
not a
gross.
confrontation man.
And it was just like everything. I didn't like anything about it. I like Steve Wilkos because I sat behind him once at a Cubs game, and he was nice to me. But I never liked Jerry Springer.
Tommy was at home. He's like, but somebody is the father.
And I don't like that he was the mayor of Cincinnati, and everyone thinks it's a fun fact. He's
Yeah.
a weird guy, and I don't like him. And
Yeah, fuck you, Springer.
Yeah, Springer. Rest in piss, bitch. All right, now to mine. Gordon Lightfoot? More like Gordon Deadfoot, you dead bitch. The wreck of the Edmund Fitz Your Ass Gets in a Grave.
that's a
Fucking-
great song.
Yeah, he's got one good song. Nobody knows any of his other fucking songs.
I don't
And
even
if
know who he is. He can fucking rot in hell. He can fucking hang with the devil.
If you do know any of fucking Gordon Lightfoot's other songs, you are a straight up loser. Like, if you're like, I'm a Gordon Lightfoot fan, don't ever talk to me. You're a fucking dork and a loser. The Edmund Fitzgerald was a boat for fucking dork asses to like. Anyway, Gordon Lightfoot, you fucking suck. I hope you're getting butt fucked by the fucking devil. And I hope you're resting in piss, bro.
Are there cool boats to like?
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever heard of a yacht?
Yeah, a yacht, a mega yacht, a speedboat.
Have you not seen Succession season
I love
2?
Succession season 2.
Yeah. We're all Succession heads. Shout out to Succession heads everywhere. So that's it. That's the end of the show. A little shorter than it's been recently because of Myka's failed attempt at a new segment.
I think the new segment should be called Tim Loves Pitch Perfect Too Much.
I love Pitch Perfect. We should do a whole show on Pitch Perfect. Who are our favorite characters? I'll go first. The gay one.
Anna Kendrick.
The magician guy.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That was the gay one.
Oh.
Is that the dude from Workaholics?
No, he's
Ben Platt.
Ben Platt from
Evan Hansen.
Yeah, dear Evan Hansen. Broke his damn gay arm trying to give a guy a hand job. I'm pretty sure is what happened in that play.
I'll have to watch that.
For all the theater nerds listening, there's an Easter egg in that one.
Anyways, it's time for sign-offs. This is where we do our little sign-offs. So I'll go first. Signing off. It is I, your favorite man in the world, a man who read ahead for once, a great boy and a sweet man, your Patreon dad, patreon.com/greathang, your free feed best friend, Timothy Grady McLaughlin II.
And signing off, it is I, the nicest woman in the world. the rightest person ever, the most winningest Trivial Pursuit game player, and a person who is keeping Spit the Bit and fucking the news into hell. It is me, Toey's mom, Tommy's friend, Timmy's girlfriend, and your friend and podcast host, Myka Fox.
And signing off, it's Mr. Dildo in the mirror. The picture's getting clearer. I'm back. And I'm just going to sign off with a little question. America, do you miss me?
And have a great rest of the day. Bye.